Alright, we're at go-to-math.com. Click on the calculus. Let's go down to the natural logarithmic functions. And what are we doing? I think we're doing this one here. Hint, use change variables. Alright, use change variables, then use the log rules. Hopefully I can remember how to do this problem. I just about forgot in the last one. Well, we know that 11. We'll bring that out front, get that out of the way. 23x dx. So I might have to finagle around with this one to try to remember do that. Use change variables, then use the log rule. So we have the integral of 11 over 1 plus the square root of 23x dx. 23x dx. Now, if I remember right, this problem is kind of rough. I'm trying to remember. So, oh man, you look at this and you're like, what the heck? Alright, so we have, we're going to let this down here be our u. Okay. So this one here's, I don't consider it to be a trivial problem, to be honest with you. The square root of 23, this is a good problem on a test. This might be a good bonus problem or something. So this is change of variables, and what I'm going to do next is what are we going to do next? Let's go ahead and solve for x in this equation because we're going to need to do that. So u minus 1, and then of course we got this square root, so we'll want to square it, and then take that 23, put it down here like that. Alright, so that's what we'll do there. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the derivative of this thing, and so we end up with du is equal to, of course derivative constant is 0, and this part here is going to end up being a half. So, you know, I should probably write this in exponential form, maybe you'll better see it. And then up here we do the chain rule, derivative of the inside is 23, and we'll actually put that up here in the top, up in the numerator. And then of course this ends up becoming a negative a half, so we take it back down into the denominator, and then we have dx out here. Okay, now we're going to replace this dx right here with all of this stuff here, but I'm going to take this up over here now. Alright, so this will be something a little different than what you have seen actually. Let's see, 2 goes there, then we got 23 goes down here, and then this becomes square root of 23 x du dx. But we have an x right here. We need to get everything in terms of u over here, alright? And so this is what this is what x is equal to, this stuff here. Okay. So 2 over 23, the square root of 23, and then I'm just going to plug all that stuff in, so we have u minus 1 squared over 23, and this is du dx. So you can see now we can replace the dx with all of this stuff. Except here's the deal, we can actually simplify this down quite a bit. These 23's cancel out, we're square rooting a square, so that's going to disappear. So we have 2 over 23 times u minus 1 du is equal to dx. Alright, it's equal to dx. So let's go ahead now and do all of our substitutions. So we have 1 plus, I can't, you know what, I'm just going to rewrite this. So we brought the 11 out front. 1 plus the square root of 23x dx. Let's go ahead and do our substitution now. So 1 plus square root of 23x, that is going to get replaced with a u. The dx is going to get replaced with a 2 over 23 u minus 1. 2 over 23 u minus 1, and then du. Alright. Now I'm going to take this 2 over 23 and just bring it out front. So we end up with 22 over 23. And I'm going to break this up. So this is u over u, which is 1, minus, and then u over 1, or 1 over u, I should say, du. Okay. And let's move on down. So like I said, this is not a trivial problem, I don't think. And especially what we're about to do here in the end. So this is the integral of 1, now it's respect with u, so this becomes u minus, here's that log rule, we have 1 over u, so this becomes the natural log of the absolute value of u, and then we'll go ahead and close off the parentheses, plus c right there. Okay. Now we can go ahead and put the parentheses here, but we're multiplying 22 over 23 times c, which means that we just get another constant. Now here's the part that you're going to probably be confused about for a second. We're going to now go back and substitute, get everything back in terms of x. So do we remember what u is? U is 1 plus the square root of 23x, right, minus the natural log of the absolute value of 1 plus the square root of 23x, and then we have plus c. Alright, let's go ahead and close that off. Now you're probably going, but that's not going to be what our answer looks like on the web, on the page. And that is because, you see this one right here? If I multiply 22 times 23 times this, what we can actually do here is this is just another constant, so that ends up getting joined up with c. I'm going to go ahead and just work it out and kind of show you. So 22 over 23 times 1 is just 22 over 23, right? Plus, and then 22 over 23 square root of 23x minus 22 over 23, and then technically we'd be multiplying this by c, but I'm not going to do that. Natural log of the absolute value of 1 plus the square root of 23x, close that, plus c. But what happens here is you see this, we can take this number, since it's just a constant, and join it with this c right here. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and just factor out the 22 over the 23, so it looks just like what we got on the web page. So 23x minus the natural log of the absolute value of 1 plus the square root of 23x. And if you go and check, do this using some algebraic calculator that does calculus, this is what it should give you right here. And you'll probably be like, well, see, if I went with this, you might be asking the question, why isn't it this? I think you're not doing it right, but this is the reason. This is still all equivalent. Okay. All right, and so that's the reason you see that. I leave that 1 plus out right here. All right. So there it is. Practice that, and I'll see you over here at Go To Math. Talk to you later. Bye.